When we stand before a breathtaking piece of art or witness an act of completely selfless sacrifice, we often feel a profound, visceral reaction. Evolutionary psychology attributes these reactions to brain chemistry. In this view, our feelings of transcendence are biological mechanisms developed to ensure the survival and cohesion of the early tribe. This biological explanation struggles to account for the sheer scale and often irrational nature of human altruism. To understand why we are driven to create beauty or risk everything for a stranger, we need to explore a broader, cosmic framework. Nobel laureate Roger Penrose moved beyond the equations of astrophysics to investigate the mysteries of the human brain. His Orch-Orr hypothesis suggests that consciousness emerges from quantum gravity effects collapsing inside microscopic cellular structures called microtubules. If Penrose is correct, this physical mechanism provides a direct structural link between the human mind and the geometry of spacetime. If our minds are physically integrated with the universe's architecture, we must ask what information or energy is actually being transmitted through that connection. Physics has a long history of defining invisible forces long before their source is understood. Isaac Newton provided the mathematical framework for gravity's pull while admitting he could not explain its cause. Albert Einstein refined this by describing gravity as the invisible curvature of spacetime, an entity we now call a gravitational field. Modern cosmology relies on the unseen. Scientists use the mathematical model of dark energy to account for 68% of the universe, based on its observed effect on cosmic expansion. Cosmologists consistently point to unobservable fields by measuring their influence on visible matter. Using a field to describe an invisible, universe-spanning force follows a rigorous scientific tradition. This framework can be applied to an even more elusive force. Paleontologist Pierre Teilhard de Chardin argued that the primary energy driving evolution is an inherent affinity between entities, which he identified as love. This abstract introduces the Eden love field model. It proposes the cosmic void contains an omnipresent field of creative love spanning the universe's 13.8 billion year history. Just as mass creates gravity's curvature, a creative will for harmony creates the physical curvature of this love field. This bridges the gap between physics and spirit. If Penrose's quantum consciousness is the biological hardware, it provides the exact mechanism needed to interface with such a field. Under this theory, the quantum structures in our brains act as specialized interfaces. They allow the mind to resonate with the universal frequency of affinity that Teilhard described. Earth follows unseen gravitational curves to orbit the Sun. The ELF model suggests we are similarly guided by the invisible curves of a love field. Our resonance with justice, the creation of art, and selfless sacrifice appear as physical reactions to the magnetic pull exerted by this field. In this context, the pursuit of health, wealth, and creativity is an act of aligning our personal frequency with the universe's state of absolute allowance. Human altruism and the drive toward beauty emerge as the results of a mind actively engaging with the energy of this cosmic field. This text defines the ELF model as a heuristic metaphor. It is a conceptual tool for exploration, distinct from empirical physics that requires direct mathematical proof. Gravitational fields were invisible theories until humanity observed them bending light during a solar eclipse. Similarly, our drive toward connection and collective history of sacrifice serve as the behavioral signals that a pull beyond biology is at work. The cosmos functions as an active field of love, exerting a continuous pressure that encourages humanity to evolve toward deeper levels of connection and harmony.